Texas Stadium, located in Irving, Texas, where nearly 67,000 fans have gathered to watch a great matchup between Cleveland and Dallas. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Harrison takes it at the 4. Drilled at the 26-yard line. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. They line up in a one-back set.
Let's get it. 18. 6. Let's go. Keep playing.
First down, looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. He makes a great open field tackle. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Play action. They picked it off. Tackle around the 45-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
He looks to throw on first down. Passes it out. He's tackled at the 38. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
That was a pretty nice run to get the first.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on a defense.
They're going to pitch it. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Here we go.
They hand it off again. Brought down behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Short throw to the right. Excellent open field tackle. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. McBriar is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. It's away, and it's a booming punt. And this one will go for a touchback. Here are some of the key players on the Dallas defense. Here's the give. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Lewis comes away with 2 yards on the carry. The Browns line up with 2 tight ends. Anderson looking to throw. Catch is made. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 33-yard line. The third down run ends up being a decent gain.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
The halfback with the carry, and he will lose yardage on the play. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
I don't think the defense was fooled on that one. It was like they were sitting back in the huddle listening in.
Anderson takes it back, makes the throw out to his left. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
They'll give it off here. And he's knocked out right around the 48-yard line. And that's a gain of about 8. That brings up second down. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Browns come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Little handoff. Cuts back and he's dropped. So a gain of about 1. And so it'll be 3rd down. They'll bring in their dime package. He's looking to throw with the pass. He's dropped around the 42-yard line. He put a lot of air under that one.
Yeah, quarterbacks love throwing those little touch passes like that because it shows their finesse. As a receiver, though, sometimes those little touch lofted passes scare you to death because you're watching the ball and you don't know what's coming at you.
He needs to get rid of it. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
The defender gets him to the ground. They're stopped 2 yards back.
Wow, did you see the hit on that play? That's one of those you kind of stagger back to the huddle and you talk to the quarterback and you say, how about a pass on this one?
There's a play fake. Drops the sure pick. Stallworth was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. 3rd down and 12. This is the 12th play of this drive. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. Anderson drops back. Throws on the run. It's picked. He gets in for 6. What a great interception return by this defense.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The kick is up. Point after is good. Dallas is up a score. Kicks it off. Cribbs fields it at the 3. Dropped at the 25. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set. Hands it off. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. He drops back. Brings it in. Brought down around the 36-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Lewis lines up as the single back.
Six.
Not much time to throw. Spears knocks it away. Edwards was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Second down.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Nice play fake. Looks down the field. And it's completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Looking to throw. He throws right. And he made a great open field tackle. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Anderson dropping back. He makes another reception on the drive. Nice grab on the play, his 2nd catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Lewis gets another handoff. Huge hit. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Wright comes away with around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points. They'll be looking at a 39-yard try. He's got it. He put that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Jones from the 7. He can't bring him down. Hit and dropped at the 37. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. He fakes it. Guns it out. Pass is complete. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The Cowboys line up in an I formation.
Come on, D.
They're going to pitch it. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He drops back. throws it. No, he drops it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Romo sends a man in motion. Back to throw. Gets the pass out. Jackson intercepts it. Brought down around the 20-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Anderson is lined up under center. Two tight ends this time. Lewis gets it on the inside. He's brought down around the 14-yard line. That play goes for about 6. That'll bring up second down. Cleveland lines up in a goal line set. They hand it off again. He's tackled at the 12. 2-yard pickup.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Setting up play action. Makes the catch. He's in for the score. And that one worked just like they drew it up.
You have to be careful with this offense not to pay too much attention to those great receivers on the outside. Sometimes those tight ends can really be a problem. What did that pay off big?
Kick is up, and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 32-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Cowboys come out with the offset I. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Not a lot on that play. That brings up second down. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 32. The Cowboys come out in a single back formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled at the 36-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play, and that makes it third down. Romo is under center. I formation behind him. Jones on the run. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. They down it at the 7-yard line. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was down inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Anderson sends a man in motion. First down, looking to throw with the pass. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
We're talking about me. 18. Come on, 18.
Drops back. Rifles it right. He's brought down around the 23-yard line. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
18. 18.
They'll throw on first down. Rolls right. He's there for the catch, and he dropped him in the open field. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
And they get him at the 36-yard line. And that run gets them the first down. Nice job.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
The Browns come out with the offset eye.
Here we go, boys. 18. 18.
Fakes the run. Makes the reception. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Watch the ball. Here we go, boys. 18. Saturday.
They hand it off. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Gain of 3. That'll bring up third down. We've played a quarter. The score is 10-7. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. They line up in the I formation.
Hold on. Let's go left.
Hands it to the back. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 16. He's dropped about the 25-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Here's the give. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Second down now with 10 to go.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
The Cowboys come out with the offset eye. Feeds it to the back. And they get him about the 27-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 2 tight ends in the offense. Romo will look to pass. Pass completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 33. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Krebs fields it at the 22. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Here's the give. at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. How about that? He did most of that one all on his own.
Those are the kind of special plays that makes this league what it is. He puts together a couple more like that, he'll be going to the Pro Bowl this year.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. And here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. At the 30. He's hammered at the 36-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The Browns bring in the nickel package.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Z-Cap. Hey, get that ball out. Play your assignments, man.
Romo on first down. The pocket is collapsing. Incomplete. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. He throws it, and he catches it. And he's hammered at the 35. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield. The Cowboys motion to the right side. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, and he catches another. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense was able to come away with a touchdown on their last drive, led by their strong rushing attack. Lewis lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. First down, looking to throw. Here's the pass. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. That ball was thrown into coverage.
You know, more and more that's what the NFL is coming down to. Receivers and their ability to go up and make plays in a crowd. There aren't going to be guys running wide open in this league. You have to have guys that can make plays just like that.
Defense is getting pressure. Brought down at the 38. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Rifles this one out to the middle, and they get him about the 27-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Loose ball. Vickers gets the loose ball. And that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
Winslow is the motion man. He drops back. Throws it. What an open field tackle. And you have to like the effort shown by the receiver on that long completion.
Boy, that's just a special play right there. You see these great athletes on occasion, the ball's thrown up, and it's just a jump ball, go get it kind of situation, and he went up and made a great play there. Those are the kind that quarterbacks don't soon forget.
He is hit hard on the play. That's one way to disrupt the passing game.
Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. Got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance. He's got it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Kicks this one deep. Still on his feet. Dropped at the 32-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Barber lines up as the deep back, I formation. The Cowboys put a man in motion to the left. Back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Broken up. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Want that screen out here? This dude right here tight. Here we go, here we go. 56. 180. 180. Hey, I ain't with you. I ain't going to
The halfback with the carry. He didn't get back to the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. And it's caught. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. It looked like he was covered that time.
Yeah, Tom, you're exactly right. But sometimes if you're going to try and make throws down the field, you're going to have to take chances like that. And with the kind of playmakers this team has at wide receiver, it's really not that big a risk.
Again with the run. Brought down at the 41-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less, and that will bring up second down. 2 tight end set.
All right, we'll make this run, baby. 180. Gotcha. Here we go. Turn it up. Hey.
They go with the run. He's hammered in the backfield. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He drops back. Looking for an open man. There for the catch. Great open field tackle. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And he makes it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Great kick here. And we have a flag on the play. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding by the receiving team.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
Cleveland sends a man in motion. They'll throw on first down. Dumps it out right. Makes the grab. He's brought down right around the 20-yard line. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 23. So a pickup of maybe 3, and so it'll be third down. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. Huge pressure by the defense. It's completed. He's dropped at the 38. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Hey, we got Saturday. Ball, y'all. Hard count, hard count. Let's go get it. You ready?
They'll throw on first down. Brings this one in. Brought down around the 45-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Watch the reverse. Fighting team. Fighting team. 6. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Cross right, Lucy.
Anderson has completed every pass on this drive. And he hasn't missed a pass yet.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
They go with the run. He fights forward to about the 40. A pickup of about 3.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Toby 32, Toby 32. Come on now. Come on now. Here we go, boys. Double up, double up. Fighting team. Let him drop. Reload. Overhaul.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 38. Lewis gains about 2 yards on the run. 4 yards for a first here on third down. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Fighting team.
They go with the run. And it looks short from up here. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. And after that miss, the score remains the Browns 20, the Cowboys 10. Tackled at the 45. Barber picks up 2 yards with the carry. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Barber will run it again. And they get him right around the 50-yard line. Barber comes away with 5 yards on the carry. They line up at the 50. Romo lines up under center. Offense lines up in an I.
Stay down. Let's get that ball back. Go.
Short pass. Brought down at the 48-yard line. So on third and short, they move the chains with the pass.
And that was a good job by the receiver that time, knowing just how much he needed for that first down. Didn't get anything extra, but he got the first down.
He'll get it again. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Romo lines up in the shotgun formation. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 42. 4-yard gain, and that makes it third down. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Gun.
Back to pass. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 35. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Come on. Down. All right, here we go. Down.
Fakes to the back. Gets it off. Is there for the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. And they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far on this drive and a first down.
Romo hasn't missed yet. Short pass to his left. He's brought down at about the 3-yard line. Barber gains 4 yards on that reception. That'll bring up 2nd down. Dallas using an audible. Romo has completed every pass on this drive. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Romo comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Looking to throw. He's still going. And he goes down. They had a tough time picking up the linebacker on the blitz.
We're starting to see a lot of these kind of guys come in the league, those who specialize in rushing the passers. So you'll see the defensive coordinator move them around a lot up front so that you can't be specific on who's going to try and block these great pass rushers.
Kicks it off. Drilled at the 24-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Browns line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. He looks to throw on 1st down, scans the field. Short throw to the right. And they get him around the 39-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
The Browns will take their last timeout. 2nd down and 1 to go. Drops back to pass. Gets the throw away. Tackled around the 34-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Anderson back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Drops the easy pick. And as we head to halftime, score is 20-13. Here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. At the 30. He's tackled at the 35. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. Man in motion. There's a play fake. Brought down at about the 47-yard line.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Gives it off. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line, and a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up second down. Big set this time with 2 tight ends.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Quit talking about me. Hey, let's go now. Come on, baby. Let's go, D.
Gives to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. A couple of yards there.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down
Still
football
third
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Here we go. White 80. Solid, close left. Hey, man, let's go. Nice.
He drops back, looking for a receiver. Completed. He's dropped in the open field. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Ready, team.
Counter play. He's dropped around the 22-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22. Drops back. Rolling right. There for the reception. Knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. He bought just enough time on the rollout to find his open receiver.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Nice play fake. He leaps. It's caught. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Gives to the back. It came loose, and the tackle falls on it. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over, and you're going to lose.
He slides. Perfect time to bring extra rushers on the blitz that time.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down at the 31. Barber picked up 6 with that grab. 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 31-yard line. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 2 tight ends in the offense.
Come back. Let's go. Right.
He's looking to throw. throws it out. Comes down with it. He's finally pushed out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
It's picked off. And the defense has to be celebrating after that one.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
And this one looks like it will be against the defense.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Lewis picks up about 4 yards on the play. The Browns line up with 3 wide. Lewis takes it up the middle. Dropped behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Play fake. Goes through his reads. Intercepted. He's tackled at the 37. Why did he even make that pass?
Good time, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Throws out right. The hit came just as he got the ball away.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
Gives to the back. Tackled at the 34. Barber gains around 3 yards on the run. It's third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 34. The Browns bring in the nickel package. Drops back. He throws short. He's dropped around the 31-yard line. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up fourth down.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And he makes it. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Here's the kick. Cribbs from the 2. Dropped at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They hand it off. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. Lewis gains around 3 yards on the counter play. Anderson comes to the line with 3 wide.
Here we go, boys. 18. 6.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From their own 33-yard line. Right is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Gets rid of the ball. Tackled right around the 38-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That offensive series backfired for this offense. They tried to get a little bit aggressive, but a 3 and out can really change the momentum of a game.
He punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
All right, here we go. Come on. 180. 180. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Kill. Right.
And they get him around the 21-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up 2nd down. Romo is under center. He has 2 backs behind him.
Here we go. 180. Zebra. Go left, over right. Hey, I ain't with you. I ain't going to the other side.
Dumps it out right. He's dropped at about the 23-yard line. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play's really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
You ready? Watch the ball. Hey! Don't lose the ball. Hard count.
Huge pressure by the defense. And he's knocked out around the 33-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Barber gets another carry. And they get him around the 39-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. Romo lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Romo will look to pass. He'll throw the screen. Knocked out right around the 48-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Regular. Let's go get it. Let's go.
Romo gives it up the middle. Tackled at about the 49-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up at the 50.
Swim.
I formation here.
Let's get it. Here we go. 180. Come on, D.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. And it's tipped away. Owens was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 50. Single set backfield. Gets the pass away. He's dropped around the 41-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. The Cowboys line up to punt. Cleveland looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. On the delay. And they get him at the 22. Lewis comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. They line up at the 22. They come out in the nickel. Drops back. Scans the field. Not able to make the catch in traffic. And not a good throw that time. He forced it right into coverage.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Rifles it to the right. Williams has the interception. Brought down at the 34. So they come up with another interception.
This is about the time where the quarterback comes walking off the field and one of his own defensive players will look at him and go, you want to try and throw one to our guys for once?
From the 34-yard line. 2 tight ends here. He fakes it. With the catch. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Barber gets another carry. He fights forward to about the 23. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Hands it to the back. What a shot! They caught the defense out of position on that run.
And this defense may be a little susceptible to that kind of a thing. They're so aggressive running to the football. That time they flowed downhill, got caught on the counter. Lucky to contain that one for what it was.
The halfback with the carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, baby.
Barber on the run. And they get him at the 13. Barber gets 3 yards on the carry. 3rd and 11 coming up here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Witten in motion. Romo back to throw. Throws it short. And it's knocked down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
You have just won a 50-inch flat-screen plasma TV.
Here's the kick. And it splits the uprights. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. He kicks it. Hit and dropped at the 20-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Nice play fake. And he caught it. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 42. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
He needs to make a decision, and he makes the tall grab. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Gain of 2. That brings up second down. Lines up with 4 wide. Give to the tailback. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run.
Wow, is that a shot on that one? But maybe more importantly, not only do you rattle the cage of the running back a little bit, but you also come out of there with a loss.
Play action. Passes over the middle. And they get him about the 27-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
From the 28-yard line, Cleveland sets up in the I. Gives to the back. He's tackled at the 25. 3 yards there.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Brought down around the 21-yard line. Gain of 4, and that makes it third down. Third down, 3 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. They'll throw for the first. Looking for an open man. And it's caught. Tackled at the 10. They pick up some yards that time.
There's only a handful of quarterbacks in the league that would even dare that throw. Big, strong-arm guy got it in. That was a tough throw.
Hands it off. And they get him at the 9. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They're now threatening inside the 10. Lewis is the deep back as they line up in the I. He fakes it. He throws right. Catch is made. Into the end zone for a touchdown. This offense has so many different weapons. The fullback takes it into the end zone.
I remember when fullbacks used to look more like offensive guards out there. Now you got guys that can catch it and run it in for the touchdown. What a play.
So they're ready for the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. From his own goal line. Still pushing. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Hands it to the back. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 35. Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up third down. Dallas lines up in a double tight set.
Screen here, Quan, screen. Let's go. Puma. Hold on.
Romo looking to pass. Surveys the field under heavy pressure. They fail to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He fields the punt at the 16. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
They run a counter. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. Lewis gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 32. Single set backfield. Setting up play action. Brings it in. Tackled at the 43-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Still moving. He throws a bullet across the middle. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Gives it up the gut. Brought down at the 45. The back got some open field and was able to get a nice run.
You could just tell he was not going to the ground until he got past that 1st down marker. I really like the determination in this guy in picking up 1st downs.
He's under a heavy rush. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Tackled right around the 32-yard line. They better find a way to slow him down or he's going to end up breaking one big.
I think that's a really good point. How many times have we seen a back chipping away, and then all of a sudden breaking the big one?
Passes. He goes up high for the catch. Looks like the defense might have been a little too aggressive there. Here's the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And they say the defender made contact with the receiver too early.
But the defender can't go through the offensive player on the way to the ball, and that's what happened there.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
The Browns go with the I formation. Anderson gives it up the middle. Brought down right around the 20-yard line. Lewis gets 3 yards on the carry. Cleveland sets up in the I. Wright gets the ball. He's brought down at the 17. Wright gains about 5 yards on the run. The kick is up. Bounced off the upright, no good. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Browns 27, the Cowboys 19. They'll throw on first down. Gets the pass off. Tipped away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Dallas lines up in a shotgun set.
Let's get off. Here we go. Right at it. Stop it right now. Zebra. Let's go.
Drops back to pass. Fires it out. Let's go down to the field and see who the flag's going to be on.
Pass interference. Defense.
This one goes against the defender.
Yeah, and I can't really blame the defender in that situation. He's trying to go for the ball. The offensive guy makes a little move for the ball. He ends up running through him. It just happens sometimes.
Hey, don't lose the ball. Hey, man, let's go. Come on, man.
Little handoff. He's dropped at the 35. Barber gets around 3 on that halfback counter play.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Barber gets the call. And they get him at about the 37-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down.
Watch the ball.
Play fake. And it's completed. Brought down at the 39-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Back to throw. Here's the throw. And he dropped it. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Intended receiver on the play. Second down.
They'll face second down and 10. The Cowboys line up with 3 wide.
Here we go. Come on now.
Barber, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Less than a yard, and so it'll be third down. Big down for the offense as they try to make up the deficit here in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. And they're able to get back the fumble. They were extremely fortunate to get that one back after the fumble, Chris.
Yeah, they really were, because as an offensive player, very rarely are you looking at the ball. You're always focusing up the field, and then all of a sudden you hear those words, fumble! And you know 11 guys are honed in on the ball. Offense lucky to get that one back.
The offense takes the field, and they have to be a little frustrated that they couldn't get the ball through the uprights. The offense will start at the 24-yard line. First and 10. Anderson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Lewis gets the carry. He's brought down at the 31. Nice gain of around 7 yards on the delay. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. The Browns come out with 4 wide receivers. The quarterback in the shotgun. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. They picked up a yard.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
He needs to get rid of it. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
First down, looking to throw. And they drop him for the sack. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
He tried to force that one in.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. The halfback with the carry. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Gets it away cleanly. Newman fields it at the 22. Brought down at the 34-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Regular. All right, let's keep him back, D. Hey, watch this, man.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped around the 37-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. Dallas sets up in the I. Back to pass. Throws it short. And they get him at the 42. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Alert, run. Watch the sling.
They go with a run. Tackled around the 47-yard line. This defense needs to get a hold of this run game.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Romo back in the shotgun for this one. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Brought down around the 27-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Romo back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage, he gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 2 minutes left in the ball game. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9. Just 5 yards from a touchdown now. Dallas comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Short throw to the left. Just clanks right off his hand. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Back to throw. Defender gets his hand on it, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He'll get the call again. And they get him at the 3. Short gain, but more than enough as they convert on 4th down.
Well, when you get in that kind of situation, certainly no surprises. It just comes down to the big offensive lineman against the big defensive lineman, and the big guys on offense won that battle.
Scans the field. And he scores. What a play!
A lot of people have really been surprised by the play of Tony Romo. But NFL quarterbacks who have the ability to buy a little time, to make somebody miss, to move around just a little in that pocket, can create some really big plays for their receivers down the field, and nobody does that better than Tony Romo.
He'll get it again. And he's in for 2. That conversion couldn't have happened at a better time.
Well, the nice part about it from an offensive standpoint is you knew going in, not only did you have to play it for the touchdown, but you had to play it for the 2-point conversion. So much pressure on the offense, but they handled it beautifully.
He's hammered at the 27. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll go to work at the 27-yard line. Out of the I formation. Play fake. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 33. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Makes the catch. Brought down around the 41-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
The Cowboys call a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. 1st and 10. Ball on the 30. 2 tight end formation this time. Hands it off. Tackled at the 21. A gain of 9 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Anderson lines up under center. They'll come up in an I this time. He'll get it again. He's brought down around the 21-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. 3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 21-yard line. Out of the I formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down right around the 16-yard line. They didn't gain much, but it was enough for the first.
Well, the real gain on that play was on the clock, because not only did they pick up the first down, but that clock keeps ticking.
He's got it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. He kicks it off. Austin from the 3. At the 30. Dropped at the 33. This could very well be the last possession for the offense. They'll need to make something happen here.
Regular.
Romo sends a guy in motion to the right.
Gun.
Romo back to pass. He rolls right. He's there for the catch. That tackle just sealed the deal. And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Browns 30, the Cowboys 27.